Welcome to Downtime Fun! Today I am going to share with you my top 5 accessories and apps you should get to maximize your experience with the excellent M1 Macbook Air. These are the add-ons that I use almost every day for my daily workflow, and the interesting thing about my recommendation is that most of them are low cost or even free, but their utility and value proposition is amazing. Just to be clear, I am not paid or sponsored by any of the manufacturers or brands that I've mentioned in this video, although I wish I can have some sponsors for my videos, and these are bought with my hard-earned cash. Without further ado, let's jump into the list, shall we? Number 1. USB-C to USB-A adapter. If you're like me and have just made the jump from a Windows laptop to a Mac, chances are you will still have many peripherals that requires a USB-A connection. Be it a wireless mouse, your phone, a card reader, external drives, etc. This particular adapter that I'm showing here is a really low cost option, which I got from Taobao for less than $2 a piece. The bottom line is that it just works as it is supposed to. I also like these for its form factor. It is very compact and you can take 2 of these with you in your laptop bag without adding much weight. One minor complaint I have with this adapter is its aesthetics. It comes in black or white and is made out of plastic, so it doesn't really match with the MacBooks. Durability may be questionable, but it is so cheap that it can easily be replaced. Number 2. USB hub. There are many brands in the market making dongles for MacBooks. Basically, you can get any configuration imaginable when it comes to input and output. For the connection into the Macs, some uses only one USB port, some uses both, some are connected with a cable and some are with fixed connectors. There are even more options when it comes to ports. The number of USB-A ports is also an important variable to consider if you have many peripherals you need to connect to your computer at the same time. My current choice is this Anker 7-in-1, which uses a flexible wire to connect to my MacBook Air and supports pass-through charging. It also adds one HDMI output to connect to an external monitor, 2 USB-A ports, an SD card slot and a microSD card slot for transferring my videos and photos. This fits my workflow perfectly and it is not expensive. I got this from Amazon at around $20. This is not the fastest dongle around, but it serves all my needs and more. It replaces my card reader and also allows me to use an external display. But as I said, there are just tons of options out there and I am sure there will be one that fits your needs. Number 3. Alfred. Well, this is not an accessory, but it's an app which I use every day and hugely increases my productivity. The app allows the user to type in commands to open files, apps, and also search the web very quickly. For example, if I want to open the script that I've been working on, I can just open the app with the shortcut Option and spacebar, and the search bar will pop up for me to type. Then I'll just type in open and then type in name script and press return, and the file will be opened. This is much quicker than opening the Finder and then clicking through the folders to find the file that you want. Although it may not seem to save a lot of time when opening one single file, but it adds up very quickly and can also speed up my workflow. It is such a simple app, yet very powerful and learns your habits the more you use it. There are many other applications with this app, which is yet to be discovered. And the best thing about this is, it's free, so you can try it out as much as you like. Number 4. An extra charging block. In my earlier videos, I have mentioned that the battery life of these M1 MacBooks are rather revolutionary and can easily last for over one full day of use. However, you still need to charge it. And if you are like me, where there are multiple users at home sharing a workstation, you may need to maintain your mobility and move around the house whilst using the laptop's battery. I currently have 2 permanent charging stations and 1 extra standby charging brick for my MacBook, so I can make sure my laptops will never run out of juice even when one of my workstations is occupied. This may sound a little excessive, but it seems that COVID is not going away soon. I will recommend this setup to everyone who needs working from home. Other than the power brick that comes with my MacBook Air, the other 2 adapters I'm using are for my Dell and Lenovo work laptops, which are both USB-C output and works well. Number 5. An iPad stand. This is another product that I got from Taobao, costing around $5 US. I found this while shopping for an iPad stand for my children for their Zoom classes. This should be a rather generic product and again will have many variations available in the market. So what is the use of this, I hear you ask? This does not support the weight of my MacBook Air, but this is a good option to prop up your iPad when using Sidecar. The addition of an extra screen real estate is very useful when doing video editing using the M1 Macbooks. The 13-inch screen is workable, but if you have an iPad lying around, the user experience is so much better when moving some of the windows onto the extra space, making the laptop screen less cluttered and have a bigger screen to review your video. There are a few honorable mentions which I have not covered yet, but are still worthy for consideration. The obvious one is a mouse. The MacBook's trackpads are fine for most of my work, but a mouse is just better. I am not an expert in mice and there are thousands of review videos on YouTube you can refer to, so I will not spend much time on this. The other one is an external SSD, which should be self-explanatory. I do not keep my raw videos for longer than 2 weeks after publishing on YouTube, and my M1 Macbook Air has 1TB of storage, which is sufficient for my workflow. For backing up my other files, I use a NAS system at home, which is serving me well. And that's my list. Have I missed any essential item that you think is a must-have? Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully the information here is helpful for you to make the most out of your new MacBook. If it did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. In the meantime, take care and I will see you in the next video. Bye!